Hi all, welcome to video 8 of genai using langchain and databricks playlists. So in video 7, we have seen how to interact with basic open source or free chat models which databricks is having, and we wrote the small sample of code also for that. We will do that revision. We will just revise what we learned in last video. In this video, we are going to start understanding how to work with OpenAI. We also call them a closed source or paid chat models. Okay. Now, in case of paid chat models, we have OpenAI, which is widely used. There is Claude, there is Google Gemini, right, and many more. We will understand how to work with OpenAI, and the process is similar for all the other paid chat models. Okay, all the other models also. Okay. Now, the first thing we will just revise what we have learned in last video. Okay, we learned to work with the free Databricks chat model. Right, we will just quickly revise what we have seen. The first thing we'll do is we will just do a quick installations. Okay, now what we did from Databricks underscore langchain import chat Databricks import sorry chat Databricks, right? This is giving me the full code, but let's write that chat model to use. I'll just put chat Databricks, right? And model equals to Databricks gamma 312b, right? Okay, this is the model we are going to use. I'll just put the user query equals to, let's say, what is the capital of France. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll just invoke now. Okay, so results equal to chat model to use dot invoke user query, right? Let's see what output it is going to give us. We're just doing a revision, and based on this, I'm going to make you understand how to work with OpenAI chat models, right? We have, what has happened? Okay, I have not printed the results. So results are there, but I have to print, right? Okay, let it run. Okay, content, we see the capital of France is Paris, and there are many additional keyword arguments, right? Response metadata, all that stuff, right? Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just print result dot content. Okay, result dot content. See, the capital of France is Paris. It is also country's most popular city. Fine, that's all. Okay, this we are totally clear. Now, what we'll do, we'll try to understand first this model, right? If I want to find this model, what I can do is I can go to models here in Databricks. Okay, let it open. There are registered models. I can just search this one. Sorry, not this one. Databricks gamma 312p. I'll just copy, paste. Okay, all the details about this model, they are present here, right? Overview details. Okay, we can see it is the free model. Okay, present on Hugging Face also, and all that stuff, right? So everything, all the models that Databricks is supporting are present under this models tab, right? Fine. Now we will see how to work with paid models. They're also called as closed source models, right? Now what do we have to do? First, we have to navigate to, let me just put here the close this open source code, what we have learned. Okay, here. Now work with, let's say, paid chat models, we will learn how to work with OpenAI, right? OpenAI models. Okay. And as I said, there are many more: Claude, Google Gemini, which the process is going to be similar. Small changes in code, I'll just compare that with the current code that we did with the Databricks open source model, and I'll compare that with closed source model also. Right. Now, what do we have to do? First thing, we will need to create the account on the platform.openai.com, right? And this is paid model, so we have to recharge something, right? We have to do some recharge to this OpenAI platform, right? So if you see, you can see my credit balance is $4.78, right? So I have already done recharge of, let's say, $5. Believe me, to learn this complete GenAI playlist, $5 is more than enough. I have learned all these things in our $0.22, and I'm now teaching you all in the same credit, right? So $5, if we use wisely, is more than enough. Okay, I have already created the account. What you have to do is you have to sign up. You have to log in using email ID, or you can sign up using any other way also, right? And then what you have to do? You have to go to billing.openai.com. You have to recharge your account. You can put add to credit balance, and you will have to add $5. Okay, and you will see the available credits in your account. Okay, that's the next step. Now what you have to do? You have to create the API keys. So you will navigate to API keys. Okay, and you will see I have created the one API key I have already created. You can create new secret key, and that secret key, whatever is the secret key, you have to use. You have to make use of that while working with OpenAI chat models, right? Now, this secret key, whatever you are getting, you have to enter this in the here installations. In our installations notebook, you put this in OpenAI API keys, right? Capital OpenAI API keys. You create this variable. Okay, fine. So this is a simple process to create account on OpenAI, right? Similar way we can do on Claude, we can do on Google Gemini, right? That's all. Okay. Now, to see what all models are available under OpenAI, I can go here. Do I see models OpenAI? Do I see here? Okay, let me just search models OpenAI. Okay, models OpenAI. Okay, see, all these models are available. GPT 5.4, GPT 5.4 mini, and based on our requirement, we can use all these. I mean, any one of these models. There is one model, GPT-5 Nano. Let me search it. GPT-5 Nano, very small model, okay, which is sufficient for our learning, okay, and it will not cost you much also, right? GPT-5 Nano, okay. Let me go here. GPT-5 Nano. This one you have to use, right? And it is very, I mean, it costs you very less, right? You can see input and output and all that stuff here. Okay, so use this model, and it is sufficient, and also it will not cost much, right? Now let's jump into coding part. In case of the open source code, this is the code you all know, whatever we have written, right? Now what change we will do? I'll go line by line. First line I'll copy. Okay, first line I'll copy. I'll just paste it here. Okay. Now here from Databricks langchain, we imported chat Databricks. Okay. Now what we will do in the for this OpenAI, for from langchain.openai import chat OpenAI. Right. I'll import chat OpenAI. Now next thing what I have to do, I have to create the variable for model. Right. I have to use some model to which I can hit. Right. So what I can do, chat OpenAI. Okay. Now earlier, in case of open source model, I was using only one parameter. Okay. And all these parameters I'm going to explain you in next video, what all parameters you can put inside this chat model, right? And what is the importance of all these parameters, right? Now, first parameter that I have to put is API key. Okay. And that API key variable I have already created in my installations. Okay. And the next one, it is the model, right? The model that I'm going to use, which I have already told you, GPT 5 Nano. Okay. 2025-0807, right? All the other things, user query and all this stuff is going to remain same, going to remain as it is, right? See this. And all these things we have already seen while looking at the advantages of langchain, that with very small changes in the code, you can use n number of different models, right? So what we have done here, we have just imported, did the change in import, just change the model, and that's all. Whatever you want to use below, it is as it is. It is same, right? Let me run this. Okay, Paris. Now see, it has given me the answer Paris. Okay, this my open source code gave me the answer. The capital of France is Paris. It is also the most, right. So I'm asking one question to two different models. The answer is, see, the answer is Paris, right? That is totally fine. But the way of answering this question is different, right? This is based on how these models are trained, right? Based on how these models are trained, these models will respond. Okay. And it is same like human beings. Okay. For example, we have three humans, right? Let me, I'm asking them a question. What is the capital of India? Someone might respond Delhi. That's all. Second person might say the capital of India is Delhi, right? Third person might say Delhi is the capital of India. Okay. So we humans, based on our nurturing, based on how we learn things, based on the data available with us, the knowledge we are having, we answer one question differently. But the final answer is one and the same. We have to convey Delhi is the capital of India, right? In the same way, different models will give you a different output. What is your requirement? What is your purpose that you have to handle? You have to choose the model accordingly, right? Fine. I think we have on a very basic level, we have seen how to interact with open source, right? OpenAI models. Okay, sorry, closed source, not open source, closed source. And from the next video, we are going to start going into deeper, right? We are going to start going into more advanced topics, right? These are the two videos I wanted to record because I wanted to give you the flavor, how, what is the basic setup we need to work with open source and closed source chat models. Mostly we will use open source Databricks models, that is, it is available, right, and very sufficient for our learning purpose, right? That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.